Well, hello there. This is Everett Johnston, author of Commercial Plumbing Maintenance. Now, we're going to talk about some tools that are in here, but basically we're going to make a doggy see-through area where the dog can look out your fence to see what's going on, because sometimes the fence gets so closed in that the dog can't see what's going on. Now, I know it could cause barking, but it kind of gives, for me, the dog a little sight into what's going on. Like if you come home and they're outside, they can check you out. Well, anyway, this is the process, just like a book is a process. This is the best book you're going to buy. If you're a commercial plumber, maintenance, if you're in maintenance, you don't even have to be commercial. You can just be doing maintenance. Buy it for your son, buy it for your daughter, buy it for your kids, buy it for anyone. It's a great book. My dog even knows that, huh, Wesley? See, Wesley knows that. Well, enough about the book for now. Let's get the process. First thing is like anything. You got to get some wire. Now, I got chicken wire here. All right? And you have to decide how big do you want it on here. Do you have a bigger dog, and how high you want it, because the dog's height also matters. If you have a big dog or a little dog, and then, I'm putting this on a door, so I can't have it too low because I don't want him to get out. So then you have that first. Then, in order to cut that, you need a pair of tin snips. Yeah, something. Tin snips, you can always cut it with other things, but I like tin snips so you can get a good pair. If you don't use them all the time, if you just barely use them, just go to Harbor Freight and get them cheap. And if you need a good pair, then you're a commercial person and you want, great pair. All right, then you need a level. All right, you need a level to help straighten it out. Straighten it out, make it square when you cut your hole. Then you need a square to start off with. I like using a square, that way everything's square in a nice rectangular square. What's next? Okay, pencil, safety glasses, and I prepare my screws and washers. I use these washers and screws and I get them ready. Okay, I like to have them ready. Now, they're not galvanized. I know I'm outside. I know this is drywall screws, but I won't worry about it. This isn't going to be a lifetime thing. Who knows? I might have to change them. And last but not least, you need a saw. Now, I use a circular saw. You could use a jigsaw. You can use a jigsaw. You can use, what do they call it? Oh, all the other kind of saws, okay? You can use saws, any kind of saws. So let me see if I can lay this out for you here. I like to lay this out first. This way I get an idea where I kind of want to be. So let's lay this out here. This gives me the length and the width. Okay, a rough length and a width. All right. Now I want to get wood, so I got to make sure I get on the wood. So now I want to make sure I'm on the wood. Now, I didn't get a tape measure, but that's okay. Let's just do a straight line from here. Let's do a straight line from here, okay? So there's a straight line there, and then we use a level to straighten out the rest of it. Hopefully you can get that level straight. And let's say it's right there is level, okay? So we just overextend it, and then we're gonna put this on here because we're gonna make that cut inside that, and we want this to show. So we're going to cut this piece of wood. Same thing over here. So we're going to basically cut this piece of wood out here. So this piece of wood here is going to have to be square. So we're going to square that up. Okay, as close as we can. So we're going to get a square here. We're going to eyeball it for now. That's pretty darn close. So we're going to put that there. Then take our level. We'll level it off. Hopefully you're seeing this. Hopefully my fat butt isn't in the way. Okay, there's that cut. And then the bottom cut, we're gonna just take it off the ground a little bit more. So I'm taking it off the ground a little bit. So we know we've got to cut this one, and we're gonna cut, where was the other one at? We're gonna cut this out. We're leaving this part. So we're leaving that part, and we're cutting this out. How did I do that? Let me make sure I don't mess up here. And then the top one. So this is coming down here. That's getting cut there. We're gonna leave that there like that. And we're gonna cut this one, right? Yeah, we're cutting this one. Well, I gotta have enough left there. So let's move it over even a little bit more. Half of that wood we're gonna keep. Half of this wood we'll keep. So I'm just gonna rough it off here. This is the bottom. This is the top. This is the side. So we're going to come inside here. If I had used a tape measure, I guess I would have done better. I'm cutting it here. I'm going to cut a little bit below. I'm cutting here. little below. And then the next step, we're going to do the same thing here. Make sure that we have just enough, a little low. This one here, we got to have enough metal to grab on, wood to grab on. This one here will be right here. We're going to cut right there, so this way. Okay, this way and that way. So we level it off from there. Oh, you get the gist of what I'm doing here. I know you get the gist of what I'm doing here. So by the time I cut this out, we'll have enough metal on each side to make it just right. Let's cut it right. Oh, if we cut this out and leave that, that's okay. So we'll just cut this out. We'll just cut that out right there. We're not going to cut any more of that. We're going to cut it right there. We're going to cut it right there. All right, so let's see what we got here. Put our glasses on. Be safe all the time now. Keep an eye now. Here we go. Oh, you gotta plug it in. Yeah, you need to plug it into your extension cord. Where's my extension cord? That always helps, guys. You know that? I got the drill plugged in, but not the. Oh yeah, you need a drill too. So I got a drill. I didn't show you the drill, but we'll get to that. Okay. Here we go. Sight there. See? You don't need a lot. Now, I could cut the rest. Isn't that supposed to break off? No, I didn't get that part. Come on, dude.
There we go. Just to give him more reason to bark?
Yeah.
That's not right.
I know I'm on the video here. Thank you. You don't think it's right? Tell the video people that. My wife doesn't think it's good to have another doggy door for him to look outside. She thinks, I guess, it's cruel that he gets to bark more. I think it's good because he gets to look out. So we have a different opinion. That's what happens when you're married a long time. You get difference of opinion. So I believe he needs a place to look out. The wife believes that he doesn't need another spot to look out. So that's what happens when you're married. Sometimes you just got to deal with it, guys. You got to deal with it, guys. Here we go. So now we're going to put this together like this. And we're going to screw this on with a screw gun. Now I got a screw gun here. Okay. So there's one, guys. Let's do this. Bring that up. Oh, that's tight. That's tight. That's a good drill. That's tight. Yeah, that drill is good. Okay. So now we get some other screws. You see what I'm doing here, guys? And I doubled up this just to give it a little extra strength, you know. That way he can't break it or nothing. Push his nose through, gets all excited because he sees another dog. But I like to give him some insight here. And you notice I did it from the inside here, so when the cut on the other side won't look so bad. But it's pretty basic.